Benji, obviously last weekend was a tough afternoon. How much is this weekend about putting that right?
Everything. Last weekend, I've said before, there was anger, disappointment from Gaffer all the way down to the boys, to all the staff. Her anger, disappointment when you lose a game, but it felt even more so on last Saturday because of the nature of the performance. One thing in football, one thing in sport, particularly football, you get a chance to put it right, and this is kind of our chance to go and put it right.
And obviously consistency has been mentioned quite a lot this season. It's been up in the air, up and down. How do you go about sort of getting that consistency? Because looking at sides like Harrogate, a few wins and you can fly up.
It's just a mentality thing, and what you do from Monday to Friday, week in, week out. And when they go home, what they do in terms of eating right, sleeping right, training right, and your mentality to go out and grind out performances. There'll be times when you might have a little bit of a niggle, you might have a little bit not feeling well. That's when you have to kind of grind through it. That's when you get your performances back to back. A mentality thing to go out and perform well and win your battle 1v1 week in, week out.
Well, looking at Accrington, what sort of test do you expect from them on Saturday?
Tough. Good footballing team, but also have that other side in terms of they do the basics well and they fight. John and Belly there, we know. Fantastic football people, have done an incredible job there. And every single team they play can deal with the footballer, good on the footballer, brave, and do the basics well and fight. So we've got a tough game.
And obviously in the reverse fixture early on the season, we were defeated 2-0 at home. Yep. Does that come into it a bit? Do you want the revenge?
Yeah, it always does, yeah. Yeah, like I said, we're in a winning environment, and when people get the better of you in a 1v1 and as a team, you want revenge, like you said. You've got that hurt and you've got that wanting to go there and do well. But first and foremost, we've reflected on Saturday and we want to put it right, and this is the first chance we've got to put it right. They've been chomping at the bit all week in training. They're prepared and they're ready. We've got another day tomorrow to finalise a few more plans, and then we're all steam ahead.
And with that, obviously looking at the away form as well, we ended last year with a win away.
Yep.
It's our first away game of 2024. You want to have a better away form than you did last year?
Yeah, we do, and because again there'll be 1,000 or whatever of our fans there, have been absolutely fantastic in backing us and supporting us. First and foremost, you step out there, you want to do it for the club and for the fans who've come to see you. Like I said, it's a tough game. But it's one we're fully prepared for and ready. And like I said, our first away game, it'd be nice to start off with a win.
And obviously it's deadline day today. A couple of additions in the door.
Yeah, yep.
How happy are you with those two additions?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, without getting away from it, we're the wrong end of the table and we need to improve. There's areas we need to improve, and people we've brought in, we've managed to bring Curtis in and Denver, obviously. That we know, obviously we've known them and we've done our character references, and we know them as players, brave players, want to play on the front foot, want to play with no fear, but also when things aren't going well, we'll still want to get the ball and do the right things.
And will they both be available? Should select on Saturday?
Yeah. Obviously, Tomo's is done. He's in the building, all completed, and Denver's is, as we speak, will hopefully be getting done. So yeah, they'll be available for selection. They've obviously trained with us, and they'll train again tomorrow. And we're made up to have them. We're delighted to have them. We're excited to have them, and they'll come into contention with the Gaffer on Saturday.
And just finally, any other injury news? Anyone returning? How's Doug? Is he likely to be in the fold?
Doug came off with a hamstring injury. It's not as bad as we first thought. But Doug's kind of ticked a few boxes for us today. He'll train again tomorrow, then hopefully will be available for selection. Pikey is, again, he's done some stuff on the grass this week. We'll start full training Monday. Arthur, I'm going to have to wait and see with Arthur.